there's a vicious rumor that's made its way around Hollywood for many years,
Hmm.
thanks to one documentary, about the symbolism of Game of Death. You
Yes.
know, why did Bruce Lee wear a yellow outfit with black stripes um, when he was climbing up the tower? And
Hmm.
what was the symbolism? And was he really wearing that yellow jumpsuit, showing that he was representing all Asians in their journey to equality with white men, blah, 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 right?
Oh, really?
I think,
Okay, that's
yeah, I
far-fetched.
was stunned. No, I was actually stunned to hear this on a documentary on HBO a few years ago, and I was like, wow, that's really trippy. The
Yeah.
reason it's really trippy is because I was actually on the set standing with Bruce the day that the wardrobe guy, lady, actually it was the wardrobe guy and his assistant, came shuffling up and said to Bruce, because he was directing Game of Death, um, hey, for the scene where you fight inside the temple, because we were going to do the different stages, right?
Hmm.
We were going to fight with Jabbar,
The
with
pagoda.
Kareem, in the pagoda. And then we were going to do Danny Santos, and we were going to do all these different people as
Hmm.
we figured out what the Tower of Death was all about,
Hmm.
which was open to a lot of discussion. And so Bruce looked, and there were two suits. There was a yellow one with black bars,
Uh-huh.
and there was a black one with yellow bars,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So Bruce said, well, I think I'll wear the black one. It'll make me look lean and da 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 da. This is
Yeah.
before we made Enter the Dragon, right? And he said, and then we can have Kareem kick me and put a footprint. It'll look really great. We'll have his big footprint on the black. Sounds good. So the wardrobe man went off, bought a couple of the black ones, kept the yellow one because in those days you didn't get samples. You had to pay for everything. So he had the
Hmm.
black ones and he had the yellow ones. And Kareem showed up. We were getting ready to start filming. And Bruce said, and I'm going to have you, Kareem, at a certain point in the fight. You're going to kick me in the chest and I'm going to fall backwards. And then when I stand up, there'll be this big footprint right across my chest. As before we knock the glasses off and he's got the cat's eyes, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he's still sitting down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he says to the wardrobe man, I want to see um, how big the footprint is. Because he would put it straight, he put it sideways. Because, Bruce wasn't that big. Kareem's
Yeah.
feet were
Kareem's feet were
large.
bigger than Bruce. Yeah.
Kareem's feet were appropriate to the size of Kareem. So the wardrobe man says, well, what kind of dust are you going to have on the floor? Nobody's really thought about things like this. What kind of dust do you want on the floor? Well, we need to have dust on the floor so you can have dust on his foot, so his foot can go like that. So he goes off and he comes back, and he's got white dust, and he's put a big handprint on the black jersey. Bruce and I are looking at it. It looks like shit. It looks
This
like
is weird.
exactly what it is. It looks weird. It looks like somebody took chalk dust. So this wardrobe man went off, mumbling to himself, as wardrobe men do. And about 10 minutes later, he comes back with the yellow one with a gray footprint on it. Bruce says, that's perfect. So the wardrobe man goes off and quickly buys 3 more of the yellows with the black stripes, puts the black one away. And we
Yeah.
reshot the entry shots. So when Kareem arrives, boom, it shows up. Why? Why the yellow? Because it makes for better footprints.
So it's not symbolic of the power to the
Nothing
people.
to do with the yellow man's burden or the black man's burden or the white
Oh
man's burden.
man.
Footprints look better in gray on a yellow than they look in white on a black. Okay? Never forget that, Bruno. That's a very important lesson for you as a stuntman, as
Oh,
a
yeah.
producer, and as a director.
Yeah.
Okay? Get your footprint to match the fabric.
If you know that, you're ready to graduate.
Believe me, you're on to Producer School 301.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm a black belt already. That's incredible, man. That's amazing. That's amazing.